The second name of water is life. We all know this, and without this water, it will be very difficult to spend a day of our life. But what will happen if suddenly the water of the whole world dries up and man cannot even get drinking water? For a drop of water, man started killing man. Then think how scary the condition of the earth will be. So the story begins with the earth of the future when the temperature of the earth had increased a lot. For about 10 years, not a single drop had rained on the earth. So the earth was almost dry in every corner. The earth had become so dry that it was completely torn and scattered. The earth, which used to be surrounded by greenery and trees, is no longer the same. The whole earth had turned into a desert. Because of this, water is not easily available in any part of the world. Because of this, hundreds of people are dying every day due to lack of water. Here we see the Oregon state of America, whose condition has also deteriorated like the rest of the world. The condition of the earth has become very bad. Here, all around, only dryness is visible. Trees and plants are not visible anywhere around. But still, some survivors are still alive who are trying to keep themselves alive every day, because here the lack of water was so much that about 90% of the people have died and only 10% of the people have somehow survived. Those who have survived, they spend most of their time looking for water. Now, there is a farmhouse in this place where two girls live. One of them's name is Emily, and the other's name is Sarah. Both are very good friends, so they live together. But there is a special purpose. Actually, there is a very old pump in this farmhouse from where water is available in small quantities. And this water is the biggest reason for their life, because of which they both live here. But they live here secretly because there are people called scavengers all around who do anything for water. That's why Emily couldn't go out of here with Sarah. Emily had an old radio, and through that radio she used to hear all the news around. On the radio, Emily often heard the screams and cries of hundreds of thirsty people. Some people had not had water for the last 10 days, and some could not even drink a drop of water for a month, because of which they died. When Emily hears all these painful voices on the radio, she gets scared. She thinks that very soon the same painful fate is also going to happen to them. So, one day, Emily and Sarah were sitting in their farmhouse when they heard some voices from outside. Emily saw that two people were roaming in front of their farmhouse. Out of fear, Emily and Sarah hid in a place above the farmhouse because they thought that these people are scavengers, and if they are seen, they will catch them. Emily and Sarah hid there for a long time. Meanwhile, when the scavengers could not find anyone, they left from there. As soon as Emily thought of leaving the farmhouse, she saw a girl there. At first, Emily thought that this girl is also a member of the scavengers, and out of fear, she was going to take her gun and kill that girl. But the girl said to Emily, "Please don't shoot me. I am also an ordinary person like you. Actually, I have an injury in my leg, and that is why I am hiding here too. I am very thirsty. Can you give me some water?" Hearing the girl's words, Emily felt pity on her, so she let the girl drink some water. The girl was very happy and drank water from the candle. After this, the girl told Emily that her name is Chloe. Emily thought that maybe there is someone else with Chloe. But Chloe told her that because of the lack of water, all the people of her family have died. Apart from her, only her one sister is left who lives a little far from here. So, for now, she is alone, and because of the fear of scavengers, she is not able to reach her sister. Emily then tells Chloe that if you want, you can live with me in this farmhouse. I live here with my best friend. You will not have any trouble here. The three of us will survive together. But Chloe tells her that I will not be able to live with you. My sister lives there alone. So whatever it is, I will have to reach there. If you want, you can come with me. The scavengers roam here the most, so it is not safe for you to stay here. You will be safe at least when you go there. Hearing this, Emily says, "Chloe, we will not be able to go with you. We have a different plan." Actually, the farmhouse where they live has an abandoned plane lying next to it, and that plane has not been completely destroyed. Only one part of the plane's engine was damaged, which was not a big problem. If they somehow fix that part of the engine, they can get out of here very easily. With this, Emily will be able to go to the camp and treat Sarah, and on the way, she will not have to face the fear of scavengers. Actually, Emily's plan is that after treating Sarah in the camp, she should go to a place from that plain where everything is surrounded by greenery and trees because there is a high possibility of getting water there. That's why Emily is not taking Sarah anywhere else. She is constantly trying to fix the plane. So Emily tells Chloe about her plan here. After this, she gives Chloe some water in a bottle so that she can find a long way and reach her sister. Chloe thanks Emily and leaves from there. At night, when Emily was with Sarah in the farmhouse, she was listening to the radio. After a while, Emily heard a woman's screams. Actually, some people had entered that woman's house and the woman was screaming to save herself. Emily was hearing her voice from a distance. That's when Emily decided that she would go to save that woman because she has a gun and it is possible that that woman's house is around her. That's why Emily immediately takes her gun and goes to save the woman. And from where Emily was hearing that woman's voice, she goes behind the voice. But as soon as she reaches the woman's house, she hears some people inside who are making fun of each other. Emily hears them and understands that they are actually making a trap so that if anyone comes to save that woman, they will be caught immediately. Quietly, Emily hears all this. Actually, there is a man named Mr. Hunter who has a big water compound. But Mr. Hunter has killed many people here. But he knows that many people are still alive. That's why he wants to kill them and take their farmhouse. Because Mr. Hunter thinks that if anyone lives in that farmhouse, then they will use the water through the pump. This will slowly dry the water below the ground and its water compound will also dry completely. If this happens, then he will not get water. That's why Mr. Hunter wants to kill everyone and fulfill his selfishness. Because Mr. Hunter is a very selfish man. That's why he always looks for people around him and keeps killing them. During this time, Emily hardly hides so that Mr. Hunter and his people cannot see her. So in the morning, when they leave, after a while, Emily also leaves from there. She quickly starts returning to her farmhouse. But on the way, she sees a car in the middle of the road which is lying there. Emily checks the engine of that car. She actually wanted to fix this car, but after seeing the engine, she understands that this car cannot be fixed now. After this, Emily remembers her plane whose one part of the engine was broken. She finds the same part in the car which is like the broken part of the plane's engine. She thinks that maybe she will be able to fix the plane by using it. She quickly goes to the plane and starts installing that part in the plane's engine. But it is seen that it does not fit in the part plane's engine. That is, it will not work, which makes Emily a little disappointed. After this, she returns to her farmhouse. But today, when she goes to get water from the pump of the farmhouse, she sees that the water from the pump has gradually decreased. Emily and Sarah get very worried about this, because they know that if this continues, then one day the water will not come from this pump at all and they will have to die due to the lack of water. But she was not able to understand how the amount of water suddenly decreased so quickly. Then Sarah tells Emily, "I don't think this is normal at all. If the water had decreased due to drought, then it would have decreased very slowly. It doesn't happen all of a sudden in one day. I think Mr. Hunter's probably drilling under the ground and pulling all the water into his water compound with the help of the motor. That's why the water suddenly decreased, so maybe we won't get any more water in a few days." Then Sarah tells Emily, "But you know that without water it is not possible for me to live a single day because both my kidneys are damaged and I have to drink water to keep them fine. That's why I won't be able to live long. So now you don't need to fix that plane. You can leave me here without any worries. You don't have to risk your life for me. I will die anyway. My uncle's farmhouse is a few hundred kilometers away from here. It will take 3 to 4 weeks to reach there on foot. If you can reach there, you will get enough food and water to live there, and you will be safe there. So I want you to leave for that place tomorrow morning so that you can take as much water as is left here, because you will need a lot of water for such a long journey." But Emily didn't want to leave Sarah and go anywhere. Actually, she loved Sarah a lot. Although they were just friends, but they loved each other like sisters. The next morning, we see, apart from this, they grew up together. First, Sarah's elder sister was also with them. All 3 of them were surviving in this farmhouse. But suddenly one day, Sarah's elder sister dies. Then Emily and Sarah bury her dead body behind the farmhouse. After that, they both become completely alone here. Then Emily says to Sarah, "Because we both have survived together, so we will stay together till the last moment of our lives." The next morning, we see a boy who lives near Emily's farmhouse, and he loves Emily for many days. Here we see Emily. Emily was going to the den for help, but on the way she sees a dead body of a girl. She runs to that girl, and only then she realizes that this girl is no one else but Chloe, the same Chloe who had gone to her sister. But unfortunately, she died before she could reach her sister. Emily is very sad to see this. At the same time, some people come there who live nearby. One of them is a woman named Laura. Laura tells Emily that the water of our farmhouse pump has dried up. Now there is no water coming out of the taps at all. So instead of dying of lack of water, we should all join Mr. Hunter's group, because Mr. Hunter has a very large water compound. If we listen to Mr. Hunter, at least we will get drinking water, and Mr. Hunter also wants us to listen to him and work. Laura tells Emily that Mr. Hunter also has a lot of medicines that can help Sarah get well. Hearing this, Emily is very happy, but she does not want to join Mr. Hunter's team because Mr. Hunter is a very bad man and can do anything for his selfishness. Then Emily comes to her farmhouse and collects as much water as possible from the pump. But only then does Mr. Hunter reach there. Looking at Mr. Hunter, Emily hides immediately and keeps looking at Ryan and his companions from a distance. Mr. Hunter reaches near Ryan's farmhouse and kills all the elderly people, because Mr. Hunter thinks that all these old people will die in no time and they are of no use to him. So he does not want to save them and spend water. So Mr. Hunter and his people tell Ryan that they will not be able to live for long anyway. "I only have limited water, and with the help of this water, I want to save young people like you so that you can do my work. Now tell me if there are other people hiding around you or not." But Ryan lies to him and says that there is no one around here. Here Emily was running from the back road, but a member of Mr. Hunter's team sees her. He immediately tries to catch Emily. But just at the same time, Emily shoots him with the help of the gun she has with her. Then Emily immediately runs from there to the farmhouse where she has the destroyed plane. So Emily comes here and hides. After some time, a child comes to her whose name is Noah. A few days ago, Noah's parents died, and that is why Noah lives alone in this farmhouse. But there is a very good relationship. Emily had promised Noah that when she fixes the plane, she will take him with her. Emily wanted to take Noah out of the farmhouse many times, but Noah does not agree to go. He likes to be alone here. Still, Emily meets Noah almost every day and finds out about his condition. After that, when it gets dark there, Emily returns to her farmhouse and tells Sarah that slowly Mr. Hunter is killing everyone. Even today, Mr. Hunter killed many elderly people around him. He actually wants to kill almost everyone. Only those people who will be useful to him, Mr. Hunter will make them a member of his team, and he will kill the rest so that the water of his water compound is less expensive. The next day, Sarah was very sad. She was missing her dead sister a lot because her sister loved her a lot. So Emily takes her to the place where Sarah's sister was buried to cheer her up. Both stand there quietly for a while. Then Sarah tells Emily, "I know I won't be able to live for long, so when I die, don't bury me. Burn my dead body with fire. Because just like we buried my sister here, we have a kind of attachment to this place. Because of this, whenever we come here and stand, our mind feels a kind of peace. So, if you bury me here, you will also fall into the attachment of this place, because of which you will not be able to leave here even if you want to, because I know how much you love me." Hearing Sarah's words, Emily gets very emotional and she cries and tells Sarah, "Nothing like that will happen. Before that, I will take you out of here and I will cure you." After this, Emily comes to the farmhouse with Sarah and both go to sleep there. So in the morning, when Emily wakes up, she comes out of the farmhouse. She reaches there and sees that a man from Mr. Hunter is standing outside her farmhouse. Looking at the man, Emily hides immediately, due to which the man fails to see her. Actually, there is a tube well outside the farmhouse of Emily, from which a little water can be extracted. That's why Mr. Hunter always had a doubt that maybe someone is hiding here. That's why he comes to check this place every day. Then Mr. Hunter stands in front of the farmhouse and says, If someone is hiding around here, then come forward. Don't be afraid, I won't kill you. But if you don't leave yourself and I find you, I won't leave you." Emily knew very well that even if they came in front of her, Mr. Hunter would kill them. And even if he didn't kill Emily, he would definitely kill Sarah, because Sarah is sick and she won't be useful. That's why Emily somehow gets to Sarah, which was hidden in a place above the farmhouse. Emily hides there with Sarah. Meanwhile, a man from Mr. Hunter comes inside the farmhouse. He had a device in his hand that could detect the presence of a person around him. So that man was trying to track them, but Emily and Sarah wrapped themselves with a foil paper of which the device couldn't track them because this device didn't work on the foil paper. Emily had already heard this, so she had already arranged the foil paper. Then Mr. Hunter and his people spread poisonous gas all over the farmhouse so that if there is a hidden person there, he comes out or he dies. But Emily had already kept 2 masks there, so both wore those masks so that the poisonous gas didn't affect them. Here, Mr. Hunter and his people understand that there is no hidden person here. If there was one, he would have been caught by now. That's why Mr. Hunter and his people lock that place and take it under their control. After this, Mr. Hunter leaves with his friends. But when Mr. Hunter's daughter Hannah is leaving from there, she sees the window above the farmhouse. There, she sees a big foil paper. She thinks that someone is present on the farmhouse, otherwise such a big foil paper wouldn't have been lying there empty. Maybe they are using it for their safety. But by then, Hannah's other friends had left from there. So Hannah doesn't take this matter too seriously, and she also leaves from there. After a while, Emily comes out of the farmhouse, but now she was more worried than before, because earlier, at least enough water was available here. But now, because of Mr. Hunter, it has become very difficult to get water here. Although there is still a little water available here, but Sarah will have to drink a lot of water to stay alive. That's why Emily was most worried, because she knew that with so little water she would not be able to keep Sarah alive. But Emily did not tell this to Sarah so that Sarah would not get stressed. After this, Emily takes the gun in her hand and moves towards Mr. Hunter's hideout, because there is a large water compound of Mr. Hunter where a lot of water is present. But when she reaches there, Emily sees a car, and that car was completely fine. Emily thinks that maybe she can find a part in the engine of the car, but she can't go there because guards are always guarding there. Because of the guards, Emily can't go there, but she sees that place very well. When she was returning from there, a guard sees her. To escape, Emily immediately shoots her. Still, Emily was very scared at that time because she was not able to understand what she should do now. So Emily returns to her farmhouse. But after a while she sees that 3 people are coming towards her farmhouse. These were not the people of Mr. Hunter, so Emily thinks that these 3 may be surviving like her. Emily then tells Sarah that these 3 people may have come to take our help. Then Sarah says that these people may be in a lot of trouble, so we should help them as much as we can. They were standing outside and asking for help, so Emily comes out. One of these 3 people says to Emily that we have come from very far and our water has run out long ago. So the 3 of us are very thirsty. Can you give us some water? Emily then goes to Sarah and says that we don't have enough water, so how can we help them? Then Sarah gives some bottles of water to Emily and tells her that a little more water is coming from these 3 people. These 3 people are very happy and say thank you to Emily because in such situations no one gives water to anyone. But Emily gave them. However, Emily and Sarah did not have a lot of water. Since that afternoon, not a single drop of water was coming out of their pump. So Emily and Sarah were very worried. But Emily says to Sarah, "You don't worry, we still have about a week's water. So you don't worry, I will somehow manage within this one level." But inside, Emily was very worried because if the water does not come out of the pump, how will it collect water? In addition, Sarah needed a lot of water, so now Emily herself does not drink water despite being thirsty, so that Sarah can drink her share. Because if Sarah does not get enough water, she will die. Sarah also understood that Emily was not drinking water for her. This made Sarah very attached to Emily. That's why Sarah kept saying that Emily should leave her and go away. But Emily tells Sarah about the car which is at Mr. Hunter's place. Emily tells Sarah that maybe she will find the plane part in that car with the help of which she will be able to fix the plane. After that, she will take Sarah and go very far from here. The next day, Emily again goes to Mr. Hunter's place where the car is. There are still many security guards present there. Emily cleverly lights a lighter and puts it in the middle of the bullets. Then she throws the lighter behind the water compound, which causes fire there, and all the security guards go that way. Taking advantage of this opportunity, Emily reaches the car and takes out the part from the engine of the car which she will fit in the plane. So Emily takes that part out of the car, and this time the shape of that part was absolutely perfect. That is, it could have been fitted in the engine of the plane. Emily is very happy about this. After this, she takes that part and goes to Sarah and says, "I have found that part of the plane. Now I can fix the plane, and very soon we will both get out of here." After a while, Emily comes out of the farmhouse. But then a man attacks the head of size Emily from behind. This man was the one who was one of the three and came to ask for help from Emily yesterday. They tie the hands and feet of Emily. Actually, they came back here because they felt that Emily had a lot of water and they wanted to steal her water. So the woman among these three was going to shoot Emily here. But after hearing the scream of Emily, Sarah comes there. Then they were going to kill Sarah too. But Sarah had brought a gun with her, and she somehow kills all three of them with the help of this gun. Then she goes to open the hands and feet of Emily. But when Sarah shoots all three of them, the sound of that bullet, Mr. Hunter and his people hear it. So they are all coming this way now. Sarah and Emily are very scared of this. Then Sarah hides Emily in a bad car to save her. And she says to Emily here, "You sit quietly in this car. No matter what happens to me, you don't come out, because I won't be alive for long anyway. So even if Mr. Hunter kills me, don't come out of the car. And this is my last wish for you. Please believe this." As soon as Sarah's words were over, Mr. Hunter and his people reached here. Actually, Mr. Hunter's daughter Hannah already had a suspicion that there was someone in this farmhouse, and now Sarah was standing in front of her. Meanwhile, Mr. Hunter sees the three corpses there, which Sarah had shot and killed. But Mr. Hunter's very surprised by this because when he saw Sarah, he felt that she was a sick person. So how could she kill three people? Mr. Hunter suspects that there is someone else with Sarah, so they were going to go inside the farmhouse and check if there was anyone else with Sarah or not. But just at the same time, Sarah shoots some of Mr. Hunter's people from behind and kills them. No one of them can shoot Sarah. Meanwhile, Emily hears Sarah's scream from inside the car. This immediately makes him understand that Mr. Hunter's people are trying to kill Sarah. Emily is very sad about this, but now he can't get out of the car. Meanwhile, Mr. Hunter checks the whole farmhouse, but he doesn't find anyone anywhere, so he takes his daughter and goes back to his place. But here he leaves his two guards there because he suspected that there might be someone else hidden here. So when the guards were standing here guarding, just at the same time, Emily comes out of the car and takes a sword in his hand and attacks those two guards directly and kills them there to avenge Sarah's death. But there was a mask on one of the two faces. When Emily removes the mask, she finds out that this is Ryan, who loved her a long time ago. Actually, Mr. Hunter gave him a job in his team after catching him. Emily is very sad to see Ryan because he has killed Ryan. Although she never told Ryan what was in her mind, but she also loved Ryan a lot. Now, Emily could not do anything. Today, she has lost her two close people, so she was completely broken from the inside. So Emily buries Ryan's dead body here. But one day, Sarah told him that if he dies, Emily will burn his dead body. So Emily does as Sarah says and sits there quietly for a long time. After that, Emily quickly goes to the farmhouse where she has kept the broken plane. Because today she was going to fix the plane and take Noah from here. But before fixing the plane, she goes to see Noah first. But she does not find Noah anywhere in the farmhouse, and at the same time she sees Mr. Hunter's seal there. So Emily immediately understands that Mr. Hunter has actually taken Noah. But leaving Noah, Emily will not go from here because she had promised Noah that she will take him with her. So Emily does not delay there and goes straight to Mr. Hunter's farmhouse. But, like every day, there were a lot of guards there. So Emily gets into the current drain to go inside. And she goes inside from below that drain because this drain was connected from outside to inside. She reaches inside and sees Noah sitting alone behind the water compound. At the same time, the people of Mr. Hunter see her and try to attack Emily. But Emily was already very angry with Mr. Hunter, so she gathers all her anger and kills Mr. Hunter with the help. After this, Mr. Hunter's daughter Hannah comes to kill Emily, and she fights with Emily with her sword. But at one stage of the fight, Emily also kills Hannah. This makes her very happy because she at least took revenge for the murder of her loved ones, and this was the biggest success for Emily. After this, Emily takes Noah with her and goes to the plain. But on the way, Noah asks Emily about Sarah because Sarah was also going with him. However, Emily lies to Noah at that time. She says that Sarah is with her sister for her treatment, and she will come to meet Noah very soon. So after this, they both reach the plain together. Sarah then changes that part of the plane to a bad part of the plane so that they can fix the plane very easily. After this, Sarah takes Noah with her for a long journey. Maybe they will find a place in the world where humans can live comfortably.